What's going on, everyone? DragonZardX is back. Today I'm bringing you another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle against, it's a rematch against subscriber Chris. He's the one that I went against his King Eater last time, and I actually lost that one because I got too far behind the 8-ball too quick. So it was a good match. Hopefully we can have another good rematch here. Before we get started, a few quick things. As always, if you could, please leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know how you guys feel. We picked up a couple of new subs yesterday because of the giveaway. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Hopefully I can, keep posting videos you guys like and stuff. There are two subs that I actually have not been able to get to yet. You guys know who you are. I don't want to, throw names out. I don't know how you guys feel about that. But I have a crazy work schedule. I work 2 12-hour days. I get a day off, and I work 2 12-hour nights, and I get 3 days off. So I am going to head into work tonight around 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you guys are able to get me before that, I'll trade you, what I owe you guys. If not, I'm off the next 3 days, so I will get with you guys at some point. I promise you guys that. Check your Facebook, check Twitter, whatever you guys follow me on, or just check the comments down below. Like I said, it may be tomorrow, maybe the day after, but I will get with you guys. Another real quick correction to myself. Yesterday I stated that Lucario was OU. Lucario is actually UU. It's Mega Lucario that's OU. So, again, I correct myself on that. I was wrong. I apologize for that. I think that's everything I wanted to go over real quick, so let's jump right in. This team I'm bringing today, I kind of wanted to bring some pokes that were given to me by subscribers, and eventually I actually want to bring some teams that are pokes just made up of subscribers donated Pokemon. So if we fight, if you guys want to fight me and afterwards, want to trade something, pick something from my team, I'll pick something from yours, I'm cool with that. If you guys just want to straight up trade me, that'd be great too. Just let me know, please. I want to be... I don't want to be one of those guys that, I talk to you guys on YouTube and stuff, and I never am in the comments, I'm never on Twitter, stuff like that. I don't want to be one of those guys. So, you see today, I'm bringing my Fortress, which has the Rocky Helmet. I'm bringing the Milk Tank that I actually faced off against Malphus. That's what he used against me. I'm bringing the Druddigon. It's got an Assault Vest on it, which was given by another subscriber. I've got the White Herb Barbaracle, the Mega Ampharos, and the Scarfed Delphox. My opponent Chris is bringing the Quagsire, the Helioptile, I'm going to assume that's Mega Banette. He's got the Muck, the Hydreigon, and the Lopunny. I'm definitely worried about the Mega Banette. I haven't really fought many of those, so I didn't know quite what to expect. Quagsire is a wall, Muck is a wall, and Hydreigon is just pure power. Let's jump right in. I'm gonna get a drink real quick. Oh shoot, where's my water? Okay, left my water downstairs. Never mind. Alright, so I lead off with Fortress, trying to get some hazards up. He's actually running Toxic Spikes and Stealth Rock. And he's also my Rapid Spinner. So Lopunny goes right for the Fake Out, doesn't do a lot of damage, and he gets more damage than I take from Rocky Helmet. I get the flinch, but he's gonna go ahead and withdraw. So he goes out into his Quagsire Brawly. I go ahead and switch out here, predicting that he's going to switch into, well, no, I just don't know what my Quagsire can really, not my Quagsire, I'm sorry, I can't talk right now, guys. Wasn't really sure what I wanted to do against Brawly. So Milk Tank hits him with Return, doesn't do too much. I need to switch that with Frustration or Earthquake because Malphus ran that, and I just haven't raised the Milk Tank, so his happiness, or her happiness isn't that high. So we kind of trade blows back and forth there a little bit, not doing too much to each other, both with the leftovers. I switch back out and go back into Fortress, thinking I can get some spikes, or Toxic Spikes, and some Stealth Rock set up here. I think I do go for the Toxic Spikes twice, just flat out forgetting he has the Muck here. So he does withdraw, he does go out into the Hydreigon. I do get off the Toxic Spikes, and I know he can have Flamethrower, but I really didn't think I wanted to switch anything in at this point, so I just stayed in and wanted to go for the second layer of Toxic Spikes. He has to go for the Dragon Pulse, though, which isn't very effective on me, and I get my second layer of Spikes up, so I'm kind of excited at this point. Like I said, I totally forgot he had the Muck. He goes for the U-turn, not going to do a lot of damage to me, and he's going to take some Rocky Helmet damage, which is good, a little bit of chip damage. I'm okay with that. So Hydreigon goes back. And at this point, he's going to go out into Subman, his Muck, and completely soak up the Toxic Spikes. So, darn. Like I said, I forgot. My bad. This is why I, write down who's on my opponent's team. It just slipped right there, so my bad. I do switch out, though, going to the Druddigan. I just wanted to try this Druddigan out, basically. Like I said, I've never really used the Druddigan before. So I want to see what he can do. He goes for the power-up punch. I'm going to be able to take that just fine. And I'm going to go for the Dragon Tail here, because I'm not liking the fact that he's getting the attack boost up, because Muck can be pretty powerful. So you see, I get lucky, he misses the Gonk Shot, I go for the Dragon Tail, which does pretty good damage to a Muck, and I'm able to switch him out. He goes back out into the Hydreigon, which is the worst possible switch for me. Hydreigon does take Stealth Rock damage. He does switch out, though, right away, which I probably should have stayed in here, but I felt threatened out and switched out myself, actually. So you see, Quagsire takes Stealth Rock damage, doesn't do too much to him at all, and I go back out into the Milk Tank. Sorry about that, I had to grab my water bottle, guys. And you see Milk Tank restore, and so does the Quagsire. We're both getting our leftovers recovery off right now. So I go for the double switch right here, and I bring in my Druddigan, hoping he's going to go for the Earthquake. And let's see, I think he switches out here as well, I want to say. Yep. There's a lot of switches in this match, both of us trying to get better position on the other. And he goes out into his surprise at this point, and I kind of messed up against the Mega Bayonet because I've never really fought them that much before. So I didn't really know quite what to expect. He frisked me, sees the Assault Vest, he's going to Mega Evolve here. And because I haven't really fought them that much, I didn't know that he had the Prankster. I didn't know that he usually carried the Will-O-Wisp. So I go for the Sucker Punch, trying to end it quickly, and I get burned. Which, it's... I kind of let my Druddigan go down here. I had him get crippled pretty bad here. It's my own fault. But now you know, right? So he's able to go for the Shadow Sneak, and I go for the Dragon Tail. I get the crit, though, so I get lucky, and it does a pretty good amount of damage to Mega Bayonet. So he goes out into his Lopunny here. I know he's probably got the Ice Punch, but at this point, I don't really think there's any reason to preserve my Druddigan. He does go for the Ice Punch. You see I also get some Stealth Rock damage off on him, so I'm slowly chipping away. Stealth Rock's slowly chipping away at my opponent, which is a good thing for me. So I go into Barbaracle here. I've been wanting to try out Barbaracle for a while. Barbaracle's a really, really good utility poke. It can learn a ton of moves, so you never really know what to expect when you're going against it. So here, I go for the Shell Smash, and, I already had the Shell Smash off, so I know he's got Will-O-Wisp, but I think I can go ahead and take out this Mega Bayonet. And I restore my stats with the White Herb. So he's going to burn me here. He's going to try to at least, and he does get the burn off, so I don't get the miss there. And I do go for the Razor Shell, and I think burn just gives you a -1, so I'm still a +1 attack, +2 speed. And the Razor Shell is enough to take out the Mega Bayonet, because Mega Bayonet is pretty frail anyway. So he goes out now into his Aeon, which is the Helioptile, and I go ahead and switch out right here. Get threatened out, go into the Milk Tank, and he's actually going to go for the Grass Knot, and Milk Tank has Sap Sipper, as I learned the hard way in my own fight. So Milk Tank's a +1 now. Return, like I said, is the wrong attack, I need to switch that out, but it is going to get a boost now. He is going to switch out of the Aeon, and go into his Quagsire again. And there's really not too much I can do to this Quagsire. I know I gotta find a way to get around this Quagsire. And if I can find a way around that, I can probably be in a pretty good spot to control the outcome of the game. But I've got to get around this Quagsire, and I'm just not sure how to do it at this point. So, we both get our leftovers recovery up. We're both pretty much almost fully healed, and he switches out again. Like I said, lots of switching in this fight, lots of us trying to get better position on our opponent. So, the fact that he switches back into the Aeon tells me that he's choice Scarfed, he's choice Specs, he's choice something. I do get the return off, and it does decent damage. I'm able to go into the Fortress, trying to get switch initiative, or trying to get off the Toxic Spikes again. I'm not sure which, but he is going to go down to that because Fortress is, it looks like he's maybe Life Orb there. Yeah, it was Life Orb, so I was wrong. He's not spec'd or whatever. So I'm not sure why I double switched then. Yeah. Guess I was just wrong on that one. So he does go back out into his Subman, which is the Muck, and now I cannot set up Toxic Spikes. I do go out into the Delphox. I do predict him to switch into the Hydreigon, so I don't go for this Psyshock. He does not switch, and he goes for the Payback, which does hurt quite a bit. At this point, I'm Choice Scarf, so I am locked into Fire Blast. And as long as it hits, Fire Blast is going to do some good damage to whatever he goes into. So he does actually switch out here. He does go into the Hydreigon. But like I said, I'm locked into Fire Blast, so I go ahead and go for the Fire Blast again. He takes some Stealth Rock damage, again some more chip damage, and this Hydreigon is thick. So I switch out, and I go into my Milk Tank again. I want to paralyze this thing. That's what I want to do, is paralyze it. He goes for the U-turn, predicting the switch, want to get the switch initiative, and he gets it. So now, you know, this Milk Tank has been out all fight, and this thing has done me proud. So I do get the Thunder Wave off. I hit the Lopunny with it. But unfortunately, as you're about to see, oh no, never mind. He gets the Fake Out off first. Doesn't do too much to me. I heal that back pretty well. And this turn right here, like I said, I do get the Thunder Wave off on it, but unfortunately it doesn't work out very well for me. He's able to land a high jump kick, does a lot of damage, but does not take out Milk Tank, because Milk Tank is a beast. As you see here, Thunder Wave does not work because of Limber, so at this point I'm like, alright, I gotta get out. I cannot leave Milk Tank in at this point. So I switch out, and I go into Goku, who is my Mega Ampharos. He predicts the Mega Evolution, so he goes for the Ice Punch here, and I do get lucky right there. He misses a high jump kick, and that really helps me out quite a bit. Ice Punch doesn't do much because I don't Mega Evolve. I go for the Dragon Pulse to take him out. So, like I said, it is a Mega Ampharos, but I knew he's going to go for the Ice Punch. But it's still a safe play for him to make either way. So now he goes into the Quagsire, and I don't really have too much for it at this point, so I go ahead and Mega Evolve and just try to go for the Dragon Pulse to get as much damage off as I can. Because, like I said, I don't have a Toxicer, so I can't really, you know, grind him down like that. So I've got to power through him somehow. So I go for the Dragon Pulse here, which does really, really good damage. He goes for the Earthquake, and that is definitely going to hurt me. You see, it doesn't take me out, though, fortunately. He gets Leftovers Recovery off right here. And I'm not in a bad spot, because I know I outspeed somehow, because Ampharos is ridiculously slow, but I do outspeed. I am able to take out the Quagsire. And now I'm feeling pretty good, because that Quagsire, I feel like that was a win condition. I feel like I had to take out that Quagsire. Now he goes into Hydreigon. Hydreigon gets some Stealth Rock damage, and I know that Hydreigon is going to outspeed. I go out into the Milk Tank, just trying to stall it out. He goes for the Dragon Pulse. Milk Tank's a special wall, so she's going to be able to take that okay. It is a crit. I do get Leftovers Recovery back. And this fight is winding down. So Milk Tank actually does outspeed. So that just kind of reinforces the fact that this Hydreigon is definitely a wall. And Hydreigon is a darn good wall too, by the way. I think its base defense is like 90s. It gets Levitate, it gets Roost, Toxic, U-turn. It can be a really good wall. So it's something I kind of want to try out myself, actually. So here I'm just kind of recover stalling him. Now that I've got my HP back, I wanted to Thunder Wave him, but then he lands the Focus Blast, so I know I'm going to have to recover stall him basically again until I can get a miss. I got to fish for a miss, then I got to get a Thunder Wave off, and then I got to fish for another miss or a paralysis and try to do some damage to him. Is basically my plan at this point. And excuse me, sorry. I know that's a lame strategy, but you know it's what I had to do to win. It's what I felt that I had to do to win at this point. So I do get the Leftovers Recovery there. He goes for the Dragon Pulse instead, and I am able to get Thunder Wave off. So now I'm sitting in a decent spot. He gets the Focus Blast off again, which does hurt, but he's able to tank. Milk Tank's able to tank it. And like I said, I just kind of go for the stalling at this point, trying to figure out, because I know one return isn't going to take him out. Like I said, I need to switch that to Frustration or Earthquake so bad. So again, like I said, we go back and forth here for a little bit. Yeah, just feeling each other out. And this is kind of a turning point. I know it was funny afterwards because he was like, God, I hate that milk. He's like, I hate that cow. And I was like, that's what I said. If you guys haven't saw the video with me against Malthus, whenever I first fought this milk tank. So it goes for Dragon Pulse again. I think I've stalled him out of Focus Blast at this point. And I'm running pretty low on milk drinks, if I recall correctly, too. So, like I said, I think I've stalled him out, so he's going to go for Dragon Pulses now, so I can restore. He goes for the Dragon Pulse. That's not going to do too much to me, so I can start going for returns now. And that's my plan. Like I said, I know it's lame. I know people hate the recover stall strategy, but it's what I had to do to win at this point. So you see, return doesn't do too much. He gets the para right there, and I go for the return again. I think it's going to be just enough to take him out. And it's not. He does get one final Focus Blast off, though. He was trying to grind me down to where it'd do just enough to take me out. And he almost gets it, but not quite. Luckily for me, not quite. I do get one last Leftovers Recovery, and I thought about trying to fish for another para or another miss here, just so that Milk Tank would be fully restored for his next poke, because I wasn't sure if I could handle the rest of the battle with a weakened Milk Tank, because I felt like Milk Tank was a win condition for me at this point. I felt like if Milk Tank went down, I would be in a bad spot. But rather than just stall it out anymore, I was like, you know what, I don't want to be that guy anymore, because I have been for the past like 6 or 7 turns, so I go for the return to take him out. Get a little bit of Leftovers Recovery back right here, and I'm almost back to 100 HP. So he goes back out into the Heliop tile. He takes some more Stealth Rock damage. We saw earlier he's got the Life Orb, and Milk Tank is a special wall, but from that point, with the Life Orb, it's going to take Milk Tank out. So if he's Life Orb, I know I should outspeed since I'm Scarfed, and I can go for the safe Psyshock, which will not miss, and take out the Heliop tile. And I believe that's actually game. Nope, he has his Subman left now, and I am locked into Psyshock, which is exactly what I need to be locked into. We take some Stealth Rock damage, and Psyshock is going to be enough to take out the Muck. And let me see if I speak too soon this time. See the Muck go down, and is that? Yep, that is game. So, good game, Chris. Good rematch. Sorry for the recover stall. I really am. I know that sucks when you're on the other end of that. That really does. I'm sorry about that. Great match, though. And we're tied at 1-1, so at some point we are going to have a rematch. So I'll be looking forward to it, man. Thanks for watching. If you could, leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. You guys have a good day. DragonZard out.